I was just starting high school. I just watched Osty's eyes widen. Actually, wait, my math is terrible. I wasn't just starting high school. I was just starting or finishing sophomore year.
What?
That's
Well,
Osty's speechless. Let's talk about Smash Bros.
I felt like gray hair just grow right now on my head, on my chin. Let's dive into this game. PS2 for game at number 1. Pretty common state. Honestly, we haven't seen too much PS2 today.
No, actually, not too much because a lot of the players, Atlanta used to be like a very big, hey, PS2, yes, sure, dude, hub. But as of recently, just because of the meta of this city, a lot more people have been starting to ban. But it's been a terrible start for Omega as he already has Arsene out at the top of the game, and Phuzix does not care, has just been walling him out with these F tilts and these down tilts nonetheless.
Like, that was Arsene the whole time, and he spent Arsene at disadvantage the whole time.
Characters that can do that to Joker are always the ones who do very well in the matchup. Even Sheik, who like usually isn't super well known for like high damage, the long nature of her combo game serves super well to burning out Arsene.
And if you keep winning neutral, then that damage will eventually climb. And if you keep your opponent in disadvantage for this long, like the damage will just naturally come. Look how deep he went for that nair. The fear.
Fear being struck into Omega, but he's not too scared to go for those. Jumping all the way out to that right side blast zone and throwing out the back air.
Phuzix went so ham that first stock just to get called out by one back air at like a pretty mid percent. That was insanely funny. But now we got the Arsene coming out, the double up air racking on a ton of damage against Phuzix.
Looking for these nairs on Phuzix, but he's been doing such a good job of every time Omega's approaching aerially, he's just going to crouch and wait to catch the down tilt. Sheik, a very low crouching character, so a character like Joker who struggles with short characters, not going to be able to do too much there. Omega's going to have to start going for a lot more like falling gun if he wants to try and deal with this, but still Phuzix in the driver's seat.
The rapid jab's coming out as well. Down tilt, popping up the opponent. Woo. Super close. A lot of like pressure coming out from Phuzix is all about like how well the spacing's coming out. Like the down tilt, trying to keep it far away from Joker, so it allows the follow-up. No.
Super duper gone, says Omega as he closes out the stock with his patented Omega drag down.
Wow.
We were just talking before the set. Both these characters love to do these drag down up airs into an up smash on that platform, and so far it's only been Omega who's done so successfully. Should be able to take the stock with this great awareness and great positioning by Phuzix.
Hey, if you can't drag down, you can at least kill with it, you know what I'm saying? Pop him up with the down tilt, get the double up air, bring this down to 1 stock apiece. Phuzix repping that Star Ocean 3 tag, by the way, till the end of time. Love that game. Big fan of Phuzix just because of that tag alone.
I've never played Star Ocean.
It's good. This one's for the PS2. Stars a guy named Fate Line God.
That is a JRPG name if I've ever heard one.
He's got blue hair, can you imagine?
He should have red hair. Just with a name like that.
Yeah. More Roy than Marth.
Well, somebody's going to have to be the hero in this game.
Dude, I'm saying.
It's going to be Phuzix if he wants to win.
Yeah, 108 damage on him. Omega almost has Arsene on top of that. This is looking kind of bleak, but hold on. One thing that Phuzix's been doing good is keeping Omega at disadvantage, but that doesn't seem to be happening anymore.
Yeah, Omega seems to have kind of figured out Phuzix's main game plan, like you were talking about earlier, was spacing the longer-lasting aerials to try and force him to air dodge and throwing out another quick frame data move. So he's just playing outside of Sheik's range, and unfortunately for her, as fast as she is, as great as her frame data is, she's just got arms and legs. Joker's got a big knife and a gun, and those will combine along with Big Brother to close out that first game, that back air hitting like a truck.
I was a fan of Omega's little flowchart he got going on there for the ledge trapping, right? Like the up tilt came out to try to call out the ledge jump, and obviously if it whiffed like it did, like he wasn't in any danger because it has a very little cooldown compared to other moves you can go for, like commitment, like jumping, for instance. So just all huge fan of just being able to like capitalize on that kill. We're gonna see how this game 2 is gonna go because we saw how strong Phuzix was in that opening gambit, but that adaptation from Omega is real.
It was incredibly strong in the opening, but as Omega figured it out, it just got weaker and weaker, and Joker's position on the tier list became more and more evident, I would say, as the game went on. Arsene definitely came up big for him. Quick little drag down from Phuzix, though. Going to set up for a ledge trap and an edge guard. Looking for that air dodge, but Omega goes way too high for Phuzix. Was able to scout that out and avoid it. Great stuff to him for surviving, but he's still getting beat.
2 downers just like that?
You got it like that? All right.
I feel it. Trying to poke him up with the down tilt on top of that. Really good tool for just trying to catch someone like on that ledge with the 2-frame. We still got that lead, and we're staying playing really passive against this Arsene until it wears off, and we're going to get right back into the scrap. Oh, we got jab blocks for days. Get a little bit of charge on that forward smash. A little bit of oomph, if you will. Phuzix once again taking first blood.
Gonna have to take 2 more before Omega's able to fire back, and looking like he's going to be doing it way faster than Phuzix would like, but he fails on the drag down. He's going to try and convert that into maybe an earlier kill. Mashes out of the grab as well and is able to escape, and this time able to drag down into an up smash, not enough to KO.
Bouncing Fish once more coming out here middle of the stage. Point blank, Needle's not going to get too much mileage out of it. Has to opt to stay back instead. Okay, that up B kind of messed up Omega's spacing because he didn't expect to get hit by that second hit. Oh, Big Brother's here.
Big Brother here. But Phuzix, you know, playing the smart game plan.
He's wall clicking.
He's wall click. We were just talking about this in the last set.
Shot!
And
he's burnt that meter!
He burnt almost half of the Arsene meter and is going to do it again.
Oh my god, that's so smart!
And Omega cannot get down there because if he throws out, we've saw him go down there twice now to try and challenge Phuzix. But the thing is, if he throws out anything with a hitbox, the lag on it's going to be too much and he's not going to be able to up B in time to survive. However, eventually Arsene's gone and Phuzix tries to play the game again. That was his mistake.
At the end of the day, Arsene's gone now at least, and that's what you got to do against someone with a meter like that, similar to like Cloud with Limit Break. If you got someone with meter that's going to wear off eventually, don't engage. Like, wait for that to wear off. Like, why would you fight? Why would you choose to fight that losing battle unless you have to?
Maybe the most meaningful nerf to Cloud between Smash 4 and now too is just giving a timer to Limit.
Dude, like, because they just hold on to it forever because it gives you the extra mobility. And also the threat of just like a Limit cross coming away. Fantastic conversion coming out from Phuzix.
That's the always the mark of a good Sheik, is those conversions into a bouncing fish. Phuzix certainly has them on lock and might have Omega on lock in this game. 2-1, a dash dance right in his face, making him terrified to get up.
Bro, he put the fear in me when I saw that. When you're like on the ground thinking about, do you roll ledge and run, and homie's just moving like that in front of you? Like, what do you do?
Melee-esque, I would say. It's not something you see too often in Ultimate, and Phuzix is cooking so hard that Omega, all he can do is finally connect with an Arsene Bear to get out of that situation. But just like that, Austin, Arsene has been burnt, and Phuzix still trying to close this out.
Trying to get those cross-ups on top of it. Back air gonna open you up ever so slightly. We got empty hops coming out once again, 102 to 103. Literally 1 nair away from being able to close this out. If you find it at the right time in the right position, could definitely close, give you a very good ample opportunity to win this set. Okay, up B, back on stage.
Oh,
there
and that's going to be it. Able to dash underneath Phuzix, is Phuzix rather, closing out that game on Omega. Not going to get clutched on this time around, and brings us to an even 1-1 scoreline. Great stuff by him that entire game. I felt like there was never a moment where he wasn't in complete control.
Yeah. What's also crazy is this is the first time today that we've seen a tie game. Yo, Persona 3? Ooh. Hit the soundtrack.
Very clear that it is Omega's counter pick, both in terms of the stage and the music.
That remake's coming out soon, bro.
Yeah, I saw.
Gonna have to play some Persona 3. This guy is a Persona fan. Mass Destruction, give it up.
Well, we'll see if Omega's giving up just yet. He's going to be able to claw his way back into that set because that game 2 was nothing if not dominant. And Phuzix looking to start it off the same way once again.
I thought for sure those forward air strings were going to turn into something devastating. Omega keeping his cool and getting back onto the stage safe and sound in the process. 59 damage. The footstool gun?
Unfortunately for Omega, it's only like 3%. It doesn't do that much in this position because you can't convert it into anything else.
Just like real life, a dagger doesn't hurt you as much as gunshots.
Once again, Phuzix doing such a good job of, like, we saw it last game, going down underneath PS2 to camp out Arsene. This time he's just using his movement speed to camp in Omega's face, not giving him any sort of inroads to make use of Arsene's superior strength.
Yeah, having that extra oomph is really important too, being able to try to get that off Arsene. So Phuzix coming back on here, fighting yet another Arsene-less Joker. Now is the time to push that advantage, and he does so.
Converting into a back air too, a more rare kill option for Sheik, but a kill option nonetheless. Brian now getting caught, sent up onto that top platform by a couple quick hitboxes. Rebels Guard, though, going to give him Arsene a little bit early, and we'll see if he actually gets to use it this time.
Dude, these down tilts coming out from Phuzix are making me feel feelings. You know what I'm saying? Like, I am just like, holy moly.
Beautiful anti-airs, too. Like, every single time Omega's jumping in, I talked about it during game 1. Low profiling all of the aerials by crouching and then down tilting to pop him up and then continue his own advantage state. Recovers low, and Joker, Arsene, gone. Footstool off ledge, not going to be able to convert into anything but that long lingering nair. Once again, punishing Omega for thinking he can go high, for thinking he can air dodge. Nowhere is safe from Phuzix and his movement.
Yeah, like, even if he misses the bouncing fish, like, he's got the next option already on deck for being, okay, you air dodge, I'm going to punish that air dodge with my next move. Very smart stuff coming out. Got some back airs again, full hops on top of that. 3 stocks, by the way, still on Phuzix's board.
It's been a while since I've seen Phuzix play. I was just thinking to myself that the last time I think I saw him compete was like CEO. Now, obviously, he's probably been on the grind since then, but haven't seen him at too many majors, and maybe this is why he was cooking up something destructive in the lab, and Omega, one of the first to feel the wrath of it, perhaps.
I'm saying here, 135. Arsene might spawn again before Phuzix's stock's even gone.
These nairs, too, Brian thinking he can roll away or air dodge away, and Phuzix scouting the drift, scouting it with his drift, rather, to just stay in his face, still holding on to 3 stocks. 160.
As Sheik living that long, Omega needs to find this answer, whether it's just like a down air, a back air, literally the strayest of hits will shut this down. Even if Arsene goes away, like, you might be able to get a kill depending on where you are. But needles are coming into play here to try to whittle down that meter bit by bit.
Finally, a falling up air with the last itty-bitty bit of meter on Arsene is able to close out that first stock, but then Phuzix just catches Omega jumping to ledge with an upbeat on the ground, and he is gone.
Phuzix in dire control right now. Look at this. What is he doing? He's spamming dare 3 times on that platform, expecting Omega to jump. It does working.
That's the scariest part.
Okay, come on, bro.
Omega finally in a little bit of control, gets to play the game just a little bit. Mom came in and yelled at Big Brother Phuzix for hogging the console.
We got down air at home, bro. Okay.
Maybe not. Down air not connecting from Omega. None of these aerials connecting from Omega, and I just can't stop harping on it. Phuzix's movement is so beautiful. He's avoiding every single thing Omega's throwing at him.
Honestly, if you told me who was going to win this set when I looked at the names, I would have said, oh, Omega 3-0, easy. But Phuzix is putting up quite the fight.
Okay, Needles take away Arsene.
This is huge.
Finally able to connect with the drag down fair. Converts it into an up air on the platform and the up smash for the stock. Omega showing signs of life.
And it's not too late. You know, literally just one big string from Omega. Easily bring this back. Oh, no punish coming out from that. It's deceptive how little lag is on that down air.
Sheik, not a very laggy character, but even that down air, you would think she'd spend a little bit more time on the ground.
Nope, not at all.
Still, though, Omega has the chance to come back into this. Arsene's about to make his presence known.
Tried to close it out. He tried to close it out with an up B. Here comes Arsene. And even it now. There he is.
Okay. We were waiting for like the slow build of the meter without the damage. Omega has a chance to make use of it and catches Phuzix jumping from ledge. He's still alive. The rage wasn't enough to close it out, but Omega's going to convert into a down air and not going to catch the tech, so he steals that game despite some beautiful play from Phuzix throughout.
Prime example of not giving up. Omega hanging in there, pretty much getting decimated by Phuzix that first 2 stocks, but then he found a way, evened up the stocks, slowly let the damage come his way, and finally capitalized with the threat of Arsene coming out here and taking the lead against Phuzix. This is huge for Omega.
Never back down, never give up. Omega clutching up that game.
Again!
I was just in the Fortnite section earlier before this commentary block. Omega gonna be moving on into game number 4.
How can I take this seriously? How can I take this seriously?
The Mario music's pretty crazy too.
Wow, let's let the music rock for a bit.
You can't see it, but we're dancing.
Oh, hit him with the oomph.
I think we should do our job.
Is this a Georgia thing?
The Mario music?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like, what is this? This is like the 3rd time I've heard this. Okay, let's dive in.
We're gonna have to focus up here though, as this game is only going to get more interesting as the stakes continue to rise. Phuzix does not want to dip down into losers. And Omega's getting more careful as time rolls on, is like recognizing, okay, these willy-nilly aerials that work on so many other people because they're trying to jump in and trying to fight me, they're not going to work on Phuzix. I have to be more cognizant, more careful, and more precise with how I play in this game, or else I'm just going to continue to get walled.
And I feel like every single time, when Arsene was up right there, every single time there was like an exchange, Phuzix wasn't really overextending anything. Like
no, he extended exactly as far as he was capable of.
Yes. Because he recognized the threat of Arsene is there and real.
And again, did a great job throughout this entire set of neutralizing Arsene, waiting him out until he's gone.
Okay.
It's Joker's turn though. They've been few and far between for Omega, but he's been taking great advantage of them when they come, getting away from the up smash after the needles.
Oh, that little bit of an early grab. Thought it was going to be a tech, but I feel like Omega opted to purposely just land on the ground.
Sometimes the correct option is no option at all.
Yeah, that's what Inkling taught me.
Oh, 2018 Smash Ultimate. How I miss you.
Very fun time back then. I like these ledge drops back airs coming out from Omega, by the way. Oh, speaking of, we're going to get a full hop back air this time around, closing out that stock right at the buzzer for Arsene.
Arsene going away, but his presence was definitely felt. Phuzix trying desperately to close out this stock, and this is something that we haven't really seen from him too much this series, is that he's not been able to find a kill.
He's just like not finding his way towards the blast zone. 170 damage. Now this is something that she can kind of struggle with,
he bashed
right?
out of that?
That was insane.
That was only like 5 pummels at 180. No way, rapid jab kills, right? Okay, it doesn't.
I mean, if you land one more, though?
Maybe. No.
Okay, it's decayed. It's decayed.
It's stale, guys.
Okay, but one more, though.
She can't kill. This is, we're back to your regularly scheduled programming, Austin.
Yeah.
Business as usual.
This is what I expected.
103%. And Phuzix maybe starting to get a little bit desperate as the second Arsene for the stock comes out. Oh, looks for the down air that closed out the 3rd game. Come on, kill him.
One thing that's good about this matchup for Sheik is that Needles is a fantastic tool for getting rid of Arsene.
Can we get 250?
Do I hear 250?
228.
250. Anyone 250?
Nair at ledge didn't kill.
That's not going to kill. This is not going to kill.
Nope. 242. Oh, good God.
250 damage?
He's going to up B.
248, we're going to see 250. We have to see 250.
It'll be like no matter what he kills him with after the hit, it'll have to be 250.
This is tragic.
Omega's still fighting too. Gets a grab, puts up Phuzix at ledge, and another grab.
Poor
89. Do we get to a... No way.
253! Ring the bells, ladies and gentlemen.
This might be a new record for top 64 of a large regional bracket like this, because Omega is still alive and might even live further.
255. We've broken the game.
When does he die? We're going to get a stack overflow, and he's going to start taking negative knockback.
How many times? How many times has Omega summoned Arsene on this stock?
3. It's about to be.
Dead.
He's alive!
270 damage. Sheik. Do I hear 300? Do I hear 300?
Sheik can't kill.
275 damage. That has got to be a new record for how long someone lived in bracket.
Poor Sheik. I can't believe what we just saw. Finally, Phuzix able to close out that first stock, but I'm not even talking about this game. I would be mentally broken if my opponent lived to 275 against me.
Imagine doing 275 damage to someone, and it's like, okay, second stock, let's go. Like, what?
Yeah, you have to do...
What?
You literally just did 2, maybe even 3 in some situations, stocks worth of damage to take the first one.
At least Phuzix is in more than the comfort zone now. Oh, low damage, bet.
Yeah,
Here
he's
come
back
the combos.
to the real game instead of the guessing game. Omega looking to close this out. trying to finish off the set. Knock Phuzix down to losers despite how well he's played all series, all day. An F throw here going to put him in an awful position. Not going to be it. The down air into the up B going to get him safely on, and he's got a shot. He's got a chance. He just has to play perfect.
Okay, down tilt scoops him up. Forward tilt. Like, hey, you know, if Phuzix doesn't get hit, when in doubt, don't get hit.
The same thing Omega did. Live to 275. It's easy.
Yeah, it's Joker though.
Drag down into a down smash. Not going to be enough for the stock at center stage, and a back throw will be it.
The trip too with the zoom in. Man, that was like a prime example of like, who are you? I'm you, but better. Joker is literally Sheik, but has the capability to kill.